Well, hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me for a special episode of If Walls Could Talk. I'm Jill Bloom, Group Publisher of Walls and Ceilings, and I am so excited and honored to be joined by Terry Kastner, the Executive Director of the Northwest Wall and Ceiling Bureau. Terry, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, hello, Jill. It's so nice to be here, and I'm anxious to talk about our conference this year.
Yeah, there's some big things coming up. Well, why don't you tell everybody when is it coming up and what's the details?
The biggest change this year for our conference is the location, Huntington Beach, California. The Wall and Ceiling Conference stands out from other conferences by taking our guests to some of the most premier locations available. Now, we don't stay at the least expensive venues. We know that our members work hard and they deserve to play hard and enjoy some of the very best there is to offer. Last year, we were at the Camelback Resort in Scottsdale, and I believe that to be the premier resort in Arizona. But this year, we're treating our members to the fantastic Hyatt Regency at Huntington Beach, California. The last time our conference was held at Huntington Beach was back in 2014. And ever since then, our members have been asking to come back. Well, this is the year we're back at the beach. As with Huntington Beach, the locations for our Wall and Ceiling conferences are always held at a family-friendly resort, or one that you would really like to take your significant other to. Huntington Beach is just that, a destination resort. Just a short distance from Huntington Beach is, of course, Disneyland, California Adventures, Universal Studios, and Knott's Berry Farm. So we're encouraging all our guests to take advantage of the location and bring the entire family, come early or stay late, and take the family to enjoy everything that Southern California has to offer. Take some time to have a little fun in the sun. And speaking of fun in the sun, the Pacific Ocean beaches are just steps away from the Huntington Resort. And just down the street is the pier at Surf City, jutting a quarter mile out into the Pacific Ocean, or Newport Beach, Seal Beach, or Long Beach. And speaking of beaches, one of the giveaways we're having this year is a bonfire on the beach, where the company that brings the most guests will win an evening private party on the beach for them and up to 50 of their friends. So whether you're taking in the surrounding sites, lounging at the pool with your friends, or enjoying the manufacturers and dealers party on Friday night with dining, a live band, and dancing, this conference can guarantee that you and your family and friends will have a wonderful and memorable experience. But it's not all play. As always, with the Wall and Ceiling Conference, we pride ourselves on providing great educational programs. This year, with 10 separate programs to choose from that will make you and your company more profitable, and a manufacturers and dealers trade show that you will get up to speed on all the latest tools and products to keep you and your workforce ahead of the competition. The trade show opens on Thursday evening with the President's welcome reception, and then on Friday and Saturday mornings for 2 hours each. In addition to the ability to network with the vendors, to learn about the latest and greatest tools and products, we also provide you with breakfast and many nice giveaway prizes for just attending the trade show. Now, we may not be the biggest conference in the States, but I can guarantee you that we're one of the very best. And if you give us a chance, you will see why, year after year, our members and guests look forward to that time of the year when they can get away to another premier location at the Wall and Ceiling Conference and Trade Show. So if you could, take just a few minutes, go to our website, nwcb.org, and check out the information on the conference. And with any luck, we'll see you in Huntington Beach the first week in May. Thanks, Joe.
Well, that sounds amazing. I mean, so let's talk about this win a bonfire contest for a minute. Can you put into the terms and conditions that they have to invite me to come?
All you have to do is really associate with that company that brings the most people, Jill, and you'll be on the beach that night enjoying that bonfire. But that's all there is to it. I mean, we have companies that are bringing quite a few people, and we want to reward them for doing that. So that's why we come up with the bonfire on the beach. All
right. Well, I'm going to be watching to make sure I know who wins, because I'm going to be like tugging at their shirt sleeve, like, hey, when's the bonfire? This sounds awesome.
Oh, that should be a great time.
Well,
go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Well, Terry, I want to make sure we talk about education again for a second, because there's no doubt one of the best things that contractors can, the biggest takeaways is really the education that they receive, and it can really change their business and even their life, because their business, it really changes their business. But tell me about one of your speakers. Tell me about some of the education. What can contractors expect to learn when they come to the NWCB?
Well, this year, in addition to me speaking about labor productivity with a study that we've done with our SWACA members this last year, to get our contractors up to speed on, possible claim situations that they may get into. We're also having a panel similar to what we had last year, where we've got a representative from the banking industry, accounting, a lawyer that will speak to our contractors on experiences that they've had in the industry dealing with people like our contractors, and give them little tidbits of information that should make them more successful throughout the year. It's just a number of programs. And we also have our caucus meetings, which will get the manufacturers and dealers together to a meet. We'll have labor join together and have their meeting, and then we'll get together with all of those parties to have a joint meeting. I think it's going to be, again, a wonderful conference. We have, like I mentioned, 10 separate educational seminars that the people can attend. So it should be a great, great time.
Well, that's awesome. And again, you mentioned the website earlier, but what is, tell everybody the website again so they can go check out what those sessions are going to be about.
Right. If you just go to nwcb.org, it'll take you right to our website, and you can click on the information for the conference. Once you've done that, the drop downs are right there. You can look at the agenda, and it'll give you all of the programs that we're going to be doing when they're going to be occurring.
I love it. Well, yeah. So everybody that's listening, make sure you go to nwcb.org, sign up, come join us. We're going to be at Huntington Beach. What a better place. I mean, there's no better place to come than, like you said, fun in the sun. Well, Terry, thank you again so much. We're really, we're thrilled and honored to share all this great information with the industry so they know where to go to learn, because everybody says that attends these events that it really is life-changing, because they get a chance to network, they get a chance to meet other contractors, and they just get nuggets of information they can take back and implement in their business, which is really what it's all about. How can we improve the industry and help everybody run a better business so they can have more time with their own families?
Yeah, conferences are very, very nice. Anytime that you can actually meet with your members, shake a hand, give a hug or something like that, and talk about the industry, it is so much better than doing something over the internet or
like Zoom,
like this or something. No, there's nothing like the touching that makes it that much more memorable. So we really, really have a great time and try to have our members to really have a great and enjoyable experience at our trade shows.
Sounds great, Terry. Well, and if anybody has any questions for us, it's wconline.com, and you can find all the information there for the Northwest Wall and Ceiling Conference as well. But most importantly, stay safe and healthy. And I cannot wait to see everybody at Huntington Beach. Terry, thank you again so much for your time.
Thank you, Jill. We'll see you all in Huntington Beach.